Today guys, we're going to be looking at the 50 best try-hard pickaxes in Fortnite for Chapter 3 Season 2. If you guys are excited for this video, make sure to go down, hit that like button and the subscribe button, but let's get straight into it. The first pickaxe that we need to talk about, guys, is Naruto's Kunais. These are really sick. They were added to the game at the end of Chapter 2 and are easily some of the coolest crossover pickaxes we have ever seen. They might not be as try-hard as any of the other pickaxes on this list, but I still think their design is really sick. This is also very similar for the Slate Spikes. This was a pickaxe that was added with the Dr. Sloan Fortnite crew bundle. It wasn't as popular as we first thought it was going to be, but I still think the design of this pickaxe is really awesome. Another pickaxe that we did get in a Fortnite bundle was the Minty Mountaineer. This does remind me a lot of the Merry Mint, but unfortunately the only way that you could actually get this pickaxe was by buying the Minty Legends bundle. This was one of the most expensive bundles we have ever seen, and that is why we don't really see too many people using it. The design of this is still really cool, and I highly recommend using it if you guys do own this pickaxe. That takes us to the number 47 position though, and we have the Astral Master's Staff. This was added to the game in Chapter 2 Season 6 with the Isabelle skin, and I think this is one of the coolest golden themed pickaxes in the game. It isn't really known as a try-hard pickaxe, but you can definitely make some good sweaty combos with this, and I really hope this does become more popular in the future. I think it would be really cool to see some more styles for this as well. We do have a lot of styles for the Isabelle skin, but still only one style for this pickaxe. Another gold pickaxe that has been very successful in Fortnite is the Gold Digger. This is definitely one of the most OG pickaxes on this list, but we had to mention it just because of how good this pickaxe really is. That takes us to the number 45 position though, and we have the Big Spoon. The Big Spoon was a Battle Pass pickaxe at the end of Chapter 2. The design of this is really sick. It is definitely known as a meme pickaxe in Fortnite, but we don't really see too many people using it anymore. Another meme pickaxe that has been quite popular is the Gladius of Potassius. The style of this is really sick. It is easily one of my favorite pickaxes in the game right now, and you can pick this up for only 500 V-Bucks. That takes us to the number 43 position though, and we have the Frostbite Kane. This is one of the coolest frozen themed pickaxes on this list, but unfortunately it was part of a bundle as well, and that is why we haven't really seen too many people using it. I still think the design of this is really awesome, and it definitely deserves to be a lot more popular than it is. Let's move on though to the number 42 position, guys, and we have the Wallopin Web Hammer. This was the tier 100 pickaxe given out during Chapter 3 Season 1. It was never really a try-hard pickaxe, but I had to include it on this list because of how good the design really is. I just wish we did get some more edit styles for this. Usually we do get some pickaxes in the Battle Pass with a few styles, but we only got one style for this pickaxe. Another really good Battle Pass pickaxe though has been the trusty number 2. This was released back in Chapter 1 Season 3 and is one of the coolest Battle Pass pickaxes we have ever seen. It is still very try-hard in Fortnite today as well, just because of how OG this pickaxe really is. That takes us to the number 40 position though, and we have the Foundation's Plasma Spike. The design of this is so sick, and the fact that this is the Foundation's pickaxe makes it as cool as it is today. Let's move on though, guys, and we have the Studded Axe. This is an 800 V-Buck pickaxe that is extremely sweaty in Fortnite. This is known as the quietest pickaxe in the game as well, and I think that is why we see so many Fortnite pros and streamers using it. Let's move on, guys, to the number 38 position, and we have the Old Chopper. This is a Christmas themed pickaxe, so it really only features in the item shop once or twice a year, but the design of this pickaxe is so sick, it is definitely worth buying. Let's move forward though to another crossover pickaxe, and this is Ray's Quarterstaff. This is a Star Wars pickaxe in Fortnite that was added a really long time ago. It was also one of the first ever crossover pickaxes that we saw, and I think this is still one of the best ones in the game. We don't really see too many people using it, but hopefully as these Star Wars items do return soon, a lot more people buy it. Another crossover pickaxe that I think deserves to be a lot more popular is the Stun Rod. We have seen a few pros and streamers using this pickaxe since it was first released, but it is still really underrated in Chapter 3 today. One pickaxe that you guys might not know too much about is the Frozen Axe. I've always absolutely loved this pickaxe, but we have never really seen too many people using it. It doesn't return to the store that often, and it is part of a bundle as well, but I still think you guys need to try this out. One pickaxe that might never return to the store though is the Diamond Jack. This is the pickaxe that you guys could buy during the Travis Scott crossover, and it is one of the best designed pickaxes we have ever seen. It does remind me a lot of the studded axe as well, but this is definitely a cooler version. That takes us to the number 33 spot, guys, and we have the Dark Axe. This is basically a reskin of the Chapter 1 default pickaxe, but with the dark theme on it. We don't really have too many dark themed pickaxes in the game, but I really do hope we get some more in the future. Let's move on though to the number 32 position, guys, and we have the Spectral Axe. This is basically a rainbow pickaxe in Fortnite that we have seen a lot of pros using. I don't really need to talk about this too much, so let's just move on. And that, guys, takes us to the number 31 position, where we have Ezio's Hidden Blade. This is the brand new pickaxe that arrived to the store with the Assassin's Creed crossover. It does only work on the Assassin's Creed skins, but I still think this is a really cool pickaxe and definitely worth mentioning. Let's move on to a little bit more of an expensive pickaxe, guys, and this is the Joker's Revenge. You could get this pickaxe with the Last Laugh bundle, and I absolutely love this pickaxe because it has such a unique design and is going to stand out with whatever skin you are using. We don't really see too many people using it anymore because of how expensive this bundle was, but I still really like this pickaxe and hope it does become more popular. Let's move forward to a free pickaxe though, and this is the Snow Plower. This was a free pickaxe during the 2022 Winterfest update, and unfortunately if you guys didn't get this pickaxe for free, then you'll never be able to get it again. Every year we do get another free set of pickaxes in Winterfest, so I'm really excited to see what we get in the next few months. It is definitely a really good free pickaxe, but let's move forward to one of the most expensive ones in the game, and this is the Stellar Axe. This pickaxe costs over $1,000, and that is because you had to buy a brand new Samsung phone in order to get it. There is no doubt that this is really sick though, and anyone that owns this pickaxe probably has been using it since Chapter 1. A much cheaper pickaxe though is the Sound Scepter. This was added to the game recently with the brand new Anderson .Paak and Bruno Mars skins. It is basically a golden microphone, and it is definitely going to be a try-hard pickaxe in the future. One pickaxe that is definitely known as a lot more of a meme item is the Space Snake. I really like the design of this. It came to the game with the Morty skin that we saw back in Chapter 2, and I actually don't know why this isn't more popular today. That takes us to the number 25 position though, and we have the Lucky Pickaxe. This is one of the oldest pickaxes in the game as it was released during Chapter 1 Season 1. You can buy this for only 500 V-Bucks, and let me tell you guys right now, it is going to look good with every single skin. Let's talk about a Chapter 3 pickaxe though, and this is going to be the Guardian Daggers. These are part of the brand new Battle Pass Chapter 3 Season 2. They have such a unique animation and design, it is unlike anything we have ever seen before, and as more people do unlock this, it is only going to get more and more popular. One of my favorite pickaxes though has to be the Gaffy Stick. Now I know this isn't one of the more try-hard items on this list, but I absolutely love it. The Gaffy Stick is a crossover with Star Wars, and more specifically the Boba Fett crossover, and I really hope this does become more popular and try-hard in the future. Moving forward though to the number 22 position, guys, we have the Demon Slayer Blade. The Demon Slayer Blade is one of the best katanas we have ever seen. The design of it is absolutely incredible, but since it was a Battle Pass pickaxe, we don't really know how popular this is going to be in the future. That takes us to the number 21 position, guys, and we have the Driver. There isn't really too much I need to say about the Driver, apart from the fact that you can get this for only 500 V-Bucks. It is so try-hard, and it feels like it is getting even more popular than it has ever been before in Chapter 3. That takes us to the number 20 position, guys, and we have the KO Club. You can get this for 950 V-Bucks in the brand new Battle Pass, and trust me, you guys are going to absolutely love this pickaxe. That takes us to the number 19 position, and we have the Vision. Vision is definitely a big sweaty pickaxe and also a little bit of a meme pickaxe as well. I think it has a really unique design, and that is why it is so try-hard in Fortnite today. You can get this for only 800 V-Bucks, but one pickaxe that is a little bit more expensive and still extremely try-hard is the Candy Axe. This does cost 1,500 V-Bucks, but we have seen so many pros and streamers using it all year round. I think this is only going to get more and more try-hard. Let's move forward though to a free pickaxe, guys, and this is the Crowbar. The Crowbar was a free pickaxe given out during Chapter 1 Season 5, and if you didn't redeem it during this season, you won't be able to get it again. Let's move on though to the number 16 position, and we have the Combat Knife. This is one of the smallest pickaxes we are ever going to see. The design of this is really incredible, and I don't know why more people aren't using this in Chapter 3. That takes us to the number 15 position, guys, and we have the Throwback Axe. This was the Chapter 1 default pickaxe that was available in the item shop during Chapter 2. You could redeem this for free, and surprisingly we did see a lot of sweats using this, and we still see a lot of sweats using this today. Let's move on though to the number 14 position, and we have Michonne's Katana. I think out of all of the crossover pickaxes in the game, this has to be one of the best. It has the custom animation that a lot of the other katanas have, and it just looks so clean. Another crossover pickaxe that is even better is Catwoman's Grappling Claw. This was released with the Catwoman Zero skin. It wasn't really too popular when it first got released, but now we see a lot of sweats and tryhards using it. I think this is one of my favorite pickaxes in the game, and it is only going to get more and more popular. That takes us to the number 12 position, guys, and we have the Icebreaker. You can pick this up for only 500 V-Bucks, and if you guys don't know how sweaty this is, then you probably don't play Fortnite too much. This is one of the best pickaxes in the game right now, and something that you need to be using. One pickaxe that I think we all wish we owned though is the Merry Mint. This was a limited edition pickaxe that you had to go out and buy a code for. The design of this is so incredible. It is definitely one pickaxe that I wish I owned. It is extremely sweaty, and it is only going to get more and more tryhard as we move through Chapter 3. That takes us into the top 10, guys, and we have the Reaper Pickaxe. This was one of the first ever item shop pickaxes that we got in Fortnite. It was first released back during Season 1, but it does return a few times every year. The design for this is absolutely incredible. It has to be one of the most iconic Fortnite pickaxes, and is definitely something you guys need to buy. Another pickaxe that I would highly recommend you guys pick up is the Gold Crow. Out of all of the golden pickaxes in the game, this has to be the best. We see a lot of Fortnite pros and streamers using it as well, so when this bundle does return to the store, I'm expecting this pickaxe to become even more popular. One pickaxe that will never return to the item shop though is the Raider's Revenge. This was a Season 1 pickaxe that was part of the seasonal shop. Unfortunately, it'll never return to the game, which really does suck, but I think we could potentially see a fire or a blaze version of this pickaxe in the future. I think this would be really sick and definitely be one of the best pickaxes in the game. Let's move forward to the number 7 position, guys, and we have the Opni Sword. This is part of the brand new battle pass in Fortnite, and is one of the most highly customizable pickaxes we are ever going to see. There are so many different styles for this. If you guys don't like one style or two styles, there are still hundreds of different customizable options to choose from. It is definitely worth buying, and considering you get this with a lot of other pickaxes as well, I would highly recommend you pick this up. Let's move forward though to the number 6 position, guys, and we have the Leviathan Axe. This is a 1000 V-Buck pickaxe that doesn't really feature in the item shop too often, but if there is one thing you guys need to know about this pickaxe, it is that it has to be one of the sweatiest pickaxes we are ever going to see. That takes us to the number 5 position, guys, and we have the Spellwork Scimitar. This is one of the coolest pickaxes we are ever going to see. It has such a unique design, and is definitely worth buying considering it is only 950 V-Bucks. One pickaxe that is a little bit cheaper though is the Harley Hitter. This has to be one of the best pickaxes we are ever going to see in Fortnite. The design of it is so incredible, it's going to work with all of your favorite skins, and it is one of the most try-hard pickaxes we have ever seen. Let's move on though to the number 3 spot, guys, and we have the Star Wand. This has probably been the most popular try-hard pickaxe we have ever seen in Fortnite. So many people have been using it since it was first released, but I feel like it is starting to be overtaken by the next 2 pickaxes. And coming in at the number 2 position, guys, we have Lebeaus Bow. This is a crossover pickaxe with Marvel, and it is one of the most popular pickaxes in Fortnite Chapter 3. The The design is really unique, it has a custom animation as well, and it is only going to get more and more popular as the season goes on. But finally guys, that takes us to the number 1 position, and we have the Axe of Champions. This has to be the sweatiest pickaxe in Fortnite history. It is such an amazing pickaxe, the design of it is really incredible, and it is only given out to people that win FNCS each season, meaning there are only like 30 people in the world right now that own this pickaxe. But there you guys go, that is my list for 50 of the sweatiest Fortnite pickaxes of all time. I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. Let me know in the comments down below how many of these pickaxes you guys own, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.